Hey guys, it's that time of year again. Actually, it seems like it's a little early for that time of year, but Estee Lauder's Bronze Goddess collection is out anyway. I guess it's almost spring. This is an annual collection, comes out every year. I'm going to be showing you okay, I know. Like a few years ago, I did this video, it was like 20 some odd 100 hours long, and I talked all about the Bronze Goddess collection, like the history of the fragrance, the different versions of the fragrance, and why I wasn't going to be buying anything from this collection anymore, because every year I was just disappointed over and over and over and over again. Hopefully in that video I put in some kind of disclaimer that said until they do something that makes me curious again, because they've made me curious again. So I picked up some stuff from this year's collection and I'm going to talk to you about it now. Before I get started, what am I going to say? If you like any of the content that you're watching right now or anything that you're seeing on my other two new channels, that is right, two new channels. I have Eat Me, Beat Me Bro, which is a comedy channel, and I have Dustin Hunter Music, which is all my original music videos, new music, all that stuff. If you would like to support these ventures, if you would like to encourage this type of behavior, then please check me out on Patreon. It is just patreon.com/Dustin Hunter. I will, of course, include a link in the description of this video. Your support goes towards creating content like the content that you are seeing before you. But if you act now, did you know today is the 10-year anniversary of Chicken at Mac? Did you think that I was going to let this go just somethinged? Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's a tube of lipstick. It's a tube of lipstick. It's a tube of lipstick. It's a chicken at Mac. It's a tube of lipstick. It's a tube of lipstick. It's a tube of lipstick. It's a chicken at Mac. It's a tube of lipstick. It's a tube of lipstick. It's a tube of lipstick. It's a chicken at Mac.
10 years ago, I did this video on how to detube lipsticks and make them easy to store. And then for some reason, why not? I decided to do a whole song and thing about it too. 10 years ago, Jay, who's Doris, and I took a rubber chicken into Mac and we took pictures. Funny story is that in the original video, the woman who said was like, let's do this. Let's come in here. She worked at Mac at the time and she's holding up the mirror in the original video, which you can see. I will include a link in the description of this one. She is someone that I talked to about this collection because she works at Estee Lauder now. And she actually was like giving me some thoughts on this palette. This year's collection is actually, it seems kind of small to me. It used to be this big, like, thing. We've got 3 highlight. They always do their bronzers. Usually the liquid bronzer comes out. I'm not sure if it is this year. There's a body cream in the Bronze Goddess original skin scent, and the powder bronzers that they have all year round. They just kind of put these out with the collection and go, hey, check it out. It's summer. The limited edition new fancy whoa gotta get it stuff includes 3 highlighters in that powder gelée formula that's really awesome. They are all colors we've seen before, but Modern Mercury isn't released a lot. So if you like that one, check it out. Heat Wave, which everybody craps their pants over, and I don't see the big deal, but that's out. And then one called Solar Crush, which came out last year, I believe. I did buy that last year because it was a powder gelée that I didn't have. So I have swatches for all 3 that you can see on your screen. I have seen people post pictures of this year's Heat Wave compared to last year's Heat Wave, and oh, they might be different, or the Heat Wave of the past. I don't know. I don't think that there's that big of a difference. If there is, I think it's probably going to be pretty minor on the skin once it's like applied and diffused. Check it out yourself and use your own judgment. I'm not going to tell you what to buy. Once we get the highlighters out of the way, there's no lip products. There's an eyeshadow palette and a flanker fragrance, a new Bronze Goddess. A flanker is just like, this is your main scent, and then here's a scent that's kind of related. It's like Baywatch Nights to Baywatch. Hopefully better. The eyeshadow, and I'm very excited. I haven't talked about Bronze Goddess in a long time, apparently. The eyeshadow palette I picked up because it looked like a collection of cool toned neutrals. I don't know if I said collection or collection, but I meant to say collection. We've got 4 mattes and then 5 frost finish shadows. Now the mattes are okay. They're Estee Lauder's matte formula. I mean, all the eyeshadows are okay to me. They're not like, I don't know how they keep making eyeshadow that's just sort of okay when there's so many other people out there that are doing eyeshadows that are like, wow, these aren't bad. And I like that it's a collection of cooler tone neutrals. It's not something that you see that often. It's actually quite rare. And so that makes it really handy. Now, I can use all of the neutrals really nicely. I can create a contoured eye. I can do my eyebrows with this. It's actually kind of a cool palette. The compact is really quite pretty. And the design here is actually, I think it's like a sundial. The frost shades I did not care for. Now this center one I can actually use as like a highlighter slash blush sort of color, and it's actually quite pretty. There's a teal, sort of a navy blue, green like emerald. Well, I can hold this up and you can see the green is like kind of a forest green, and then there is a gold. I tried using these and I found them to be patchy, and I just wasn't too happy with them. I watched a video review of this collection that included this palette by a YouTuber named Makeup by Haydee, and I hope that I'm pronouncing that right. It's Haydee. She is really fun to watch if you want to check somebody out who buys a lot of like Tom Ford, Chanel, Dior, Estee Lauder, the higher end department store brands. She buys all of the stuff. She does reviews where she's not just showing you the product, but she's actually applying it on her face. She did a review of this, and on her, it looks really good. She really liked the palette. So this is my thing. Just because I don't doesn't mean that you won't. I went to Estee Lauder and I was talking to my friend Suzanne, who works there, who was in the old Chicken at Mac video way back when. Now, Haydee, the YouTuber that I was talking to you about, is darker in complexion than I am. And Suzanne was saying that she used this on someone who was, I think, Spanish or perhaps Italian. I don't know. They weren't as pale as I am. And she said on that deeper sort of tanned skin, this looked really good. She said, I tried it on myself, and she has a complexion that's similar to mine. She tried it on herself, and she's like, it just looked patchy. It looked like patchy, pale skin, and it was kind of gross. And that's what I said. But she said, no, I tried it on this other woman, and it was like amazing. Look at Haydee's video. Check it out. I will include a link in the description of this, and subscribe to her if you want, because I'm getting a kick out of her. And see what you think, because I think it looks really good on her. She really, really seemed to like it. So, and maybe it's just not for me. I can talk about this though. This is the new flanker scent that's coming out. This is Bronze Goddess Azure, I'm assuming. Although it's not spelled like Azure, it's Azur. Someone's going to correct me and I'm going to think you're a dick for doing it, but that's okay. This is the new flanker scent that's coming out. So I was very curious because if you recall, the last one disappointed me. It was they're calling it the Eau de Parfum, I think. And it's permanent now. Bronze Goddess, like the skin scent, and that crap that I don't like is permanent year round. Comes in a bottle that's really similar to this, just a little bit bigger. So you can get those all the time now. They're still both just called Bronze Goddess. They don't smell anything like each other. One smells like Bronze Goddess, one smells like vanilla musk. I don't get it. Bronze Goddess, I think it smells so good because it's like Tom Ford scent. It's basically is what it is. It was something that he created when he was doing a collection with the brand. They repackaged it and labeled it Bronze Goddess. You can say that they're different and that's fine. They're the same. This stuff is, oh my God, it's so good. It's citrus. These are what the notes say. I mean, it's just citrus all over the place, with a bed of like coconut and musk. And I'm like, oh, lots of times when people use like musk, I describe it as like a juniper fragrance that gets right up in my nose and just really irritates me. And it's so widely used in perfume for longevity. And it's something that I don't know if people don't smell it or they don't smell it like I smell it. I don't like it. This stuff, I did not get that from. I'm wearing it now. I'm actually layered it with the classic Bronze Goddess skin scent just to see how they would mix, and beautiful. This has elements of that old Bronze Goddess scent, but if you're familiar with Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford, people are saying that this is basically Estee Lauder's version of Neroli Portofino, and it is insanely similar, I would say. You could say if you've smelled this and you like Neroli Portofino, you might be yelling at me going, oh my God, they're exactly the same. I think that this is sunblock right out of the bottle, like a regular old like sporty sunscreen right out of the bottle. That's what this smells like to me. It's I don't pay much attention to notes. I mean, I look at them, but they're all accords that are mostly synthetic, or if not entirely synthetic anyway. So it's just sort of supposed to give you an idea of what this thing's supposed to smell like. I don't get coconut out of this. That's just me. But there's coconut is one of those things that, to my knowledge, is something that you're just kind of going to create an accord to represent what you think coconut smells like. This is a little citrus, a little soapy, it's very fresh, it's very clean, it's very summery. It's not nearly as creamy as the old Bronze Goddess. It's more sharp, but not in an aggressive way. So I don't want you to be turned off from it. I think this is outstanding. I only wish that it came in a bigger bottle because this is really nice. And I might actually buy another one of this. If more people were paying attention to the brand, and I don't know what people aren't paying a lot of attention to department store stuff in general anymore, it doesn't seem. If this was like 8 years ago, this would be flying off the shelves and it would be in demand and people would not be able to find it. I think it smells really good. That's the collection. That's what I got. There you go. Done. Ta-da. I hope you feel educated. The fragrance is awesome, but right now all I smell is Bronze Goddess because I'm wearing the body cream and the classic scent and the glitter body oil and this on top of it. So I'm kind of a Bronze Goddess-y, but it still doesn't smell overpowering to me. I just love it. All right. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. I appreciate it. Check out Chicken at Mac on Eat Me, Beat Me, Bro. Check me out on Patreon, patreon.com/DustinHunter. Subscribe to Eat Me, Beat Me, Bro. Subscribe to Dustin Hunter Music, and I will see you very soon. Thank you.